use the Force. We're going to help rally with Luke Skywalker, use the Force. Luke Skywalker, uh, Mark Hamill, we know as Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars universe, has become a rallying point for all of us Jedi. Let's join Luke Skywalker and the Force in, let's say, postponing Trump joining the Force. Um, Luke Skywalker posted something about that recently, and I just saw that it's part of, I guess, this recent trend about when Trump's uh, final day will be. There was apparently a big rumor about it being yesterday, and then there was some hope of it for today because of him missing or not televising the meeting with Lula, the president of Brazil. So it seemed like maybe it was coming true, and maybe it is. Maybe it has come true today. We still haven't heard the news or something. But um, either way, Luke Skywalker has gotten attention because when I looked it up, I had somebody said that he had died in my last life. So I looked it up to see whether Donna Kupatinsky had indeed joined the force, and it didn't come up. In fact, they seemed to not really want you to search for it. Um, but what did come up was that it had been a trend yesterday, and that Luke Skywalker had tweeted out a picture of Trump in his grave, something like that, and that they were, losing their shit over it. The Trump-oodiniers were enraged that Luke Skywalker would do such a thing. I don't think they understand the level of. I don't think they realize how evil they are. Like, some of them probably do, but a lot of them just do not realize how evil they are. It's like all the minions of the Sith versus the Sith, like the two, Putin and Trump himself. The minions don't really realize how evil they are. Putin and Trump themselves, they know how evil they are. So I did hear also, the last thing I saw on YouTube was Putin fearing a coup. So that's always good news. I think we probably are overdue for a coup here in America. But Putin fearing a coup is certainly good news because Putin is Trump's master. So if somebody else takes that over, they're not taking the reins of Trump necessarily. I guess they could. But if somebody else takes over from Putin, they're not necessarily taking the reins of Trump from Putin. Trump's probably not going to know what to do because removing Putin, I don't know who would be replacing Putin or who would be removing Putin, but removing Putin certainly shifts the thing. Um, Netanyahu's in a similar position. Uh, I guess, even removing Putin, things could kind of continue the same for us, but that just means that the removal of Putin hardly matters, for them either. It's just somebody else replacing Putin with another Putin. If they remove Putin and replace him with somebody different, though, then it pretty much frees America from Putin's uh, control of America through Trump, and it frees Israel, or potentially can free Israel from Putin's control of Israel through Netanyahu. So I do feel like, I guess Netanyahu and his crew, or AI Netanyahu, whatever you want to call him, they still have, their own, they're still doing their plan, I guess. I think Trump's falls apart. I think in America, they're so reliant on Trump himself. And while, yes, they have other conduits to Putin, sure, without Trump, it falls apart here. And Trump falls apart without Putin. Wow. Anyway, sorry about the Trump Putineer in chat. You guys are welcome to be not Trump Putineers in chat. The important thing here is just that we're going to support um, Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill. We're going to support all Americans who are anti-Trump. Luke Skywalker is just the one today who is taking the mantle on, taking on the spotlight for all of us. Yeah, super fan of Michael Jackson. 4.8 billion fans without social media and internet. It's a good point, King. Yeah, I saw the Michael movie. It's really good. Really enjoyed it. I encourage everyone to go see it. I'm like, you can tell that I'm not a bot, so you should probably be able to guess that I'm anti-Trump. I'm doing that universal symbol of I'm not an AI. I'm anti-Trump. Thank you for the art, love. I just explained that. I'm not a bot. I'm not an evil AI. I'm anti-Trump. I just proved it by biting my ring finger. I proved I'm anti-Trump. Here, let me bite my other one. See? I proved I'm anti-Trump. Okay, so Trump is not dead yet. As far as you can tell, Trump is not dead. Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker put out a photo of him dead, and they are losing their shit, dude. They've fucking lost it. They're ripping up the Constitution. They're wiping Putin's ass with the Constitution, which was Trump's whole point, in order to be mad about Jimmy Kimmel and Drewski and Luke Skywalker. But anyway, we're going to rally the Jedis to unite behind Drewski and Luke Skywalker and Jimmy Kimmel, of course. Remember how much energy there was behind rallying behind Jimmy Kimmel the first time? Did they just successfully, filter that out, like noise cancellation, out of the discourse this time? Like they were crippling Disney for canceling Jimmy Kimmel last time. Just I don't know. I haven't seen people talking about that much. You can scream at top leader of the country. Beauty of democracy. Well, yeah, we all hate Trump. More people are going to hate Trump soon. BJT, Donna Kupatinsky, aka Krasnov. No one's trying to imagine that, Leslie. Like, look, we need Jasmine Crockett for president. I'm running for president. Check out Puffin for president. Until Jasmine Crockett gets in, then I'm going to show you what Tallarico should have done. Like, this is how you bow out and say, my support goes to Jasmine Crockett. So, but they Tallarico'd her, obviously, to get another Fetterman in office. I don't know why. Anyone would think that Democrats and Republicans colluded to cheat Jasmine Crockett out of a primary for any other reason than to enable another Fetterman. But, I mean, prove me wrong. But I'm going to call him a Fetterman until then. I'm going to call it what they did to Bernie Sanders. I'm going to call it they Tallarico'd him. I'm going to say they Tallarico'd Jasmine Crockett. They Tallarico'd Kat Abighazali. Yeah, everybody loves Jasmine Crockett. Here, we'll go ahead and block the people that don't like Jasmine Crockett so that we don't have to go through with this shit. We're on live for 5 more minutes anyway. It's hardly worth it, but... Yeah, I'm not trying to talk to the stupid people either. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're asking about because they put out, dude, they're running Trump. What do you mean? If anybody else even dares to run, Trump will probably have them killed. Like they're running Trump. Like, I don't know why Jasmine Crockett isn't already running against Trump. Like as soon as somebody announces they're running for president, they're gonna have to announce who they have running for president against that person. Jasmine Crockett should have announced as soon as they cheated her out of the Senate primary. I don't know what they're waiting on. I was mad she was running for Senate. I'm like, we don't need her in the Senate. We need her in the White House. Anyway, I got to go to work, so I can't stay here and talk to you people. You seem okay, Leslie. Thanks for being here. Leslie? Thanks for being here. Sorry about the trolls. They're just bait for better people. My question, is there a real, true Democrat? That's all I'm wondering. Did I not say Jasmine Crockett like 15 times? Did not all the trolls in the comments try to make fun of Jasmine Crockett? Isn't Jasmine Crockett the person Trump is obviously the most afraid of? Like, did you not know Jasmine Crockett's a Democrat? I don't understand what's not registering here. I'm running for president, Puffin for president. Check out the hashtag Puffin for president. But no, I support Jasmine Crockett running for president. I'm running for president to get this show on the road. Like, it's time to start taking Trump down. If Jasmine Crockett runs for president, she'll defeat Trump in weeks. He won't be able to handle the smoke, just the Twitlerverse. He won't be able to handle just the sound bites. Like, he'll be done. He's cooked. Jasmine Crockett just needs to go ahead and run for president to stop the war in Iran. Like, it's not that hard. I'm running for president in the meantime. Automatic citizenship for everyone ICE contacts, seize all companies and all property of all executives who funded Trump's ballroom. I mean, I support America against Trump and Putin. I support us against the invasion that Trump and Putin. But see, Putin invaded Ukraine with an army, and Israel invaded Gaza with an army. So that's one reason to support those countries. But yeah, it's in the same spirit to have an American flag. Here, I got Georgia. How do you like that? It's in the same spirit to have an American flag because Putin and Netanyahu invaded America through Trump. So yeah, it's the same thing. It's all the same struggle. Does that answer your question? Does that make sense? Yeah, Iran won the war. Iran is done having to fight against Trump because Iran beat Trump. Iran made Trump and Putin's unholy war a loss. They lost their unholy war. So not only did they lose an unholy war, they proved their God is fake. They have a fake God who's no good, and they proved their God is fake by announcing it was a holy war, it was an unholy war, and losing it. Well, you're an idiot, dude. I don't have to talk to you. They're like, how did Iran win? You're an idiot. Like, you're not going to understand anything I say. You're just bait for a better person to be in here. All right, and I got to go to work anyway. So if we found a better person, I'd just be sad that I had to go to work and that I couldn't continue to talk to that person. So what I will say is if you are a better person, instead of even bothering to chat and let me know who you are, surprise me. Go onto my content, comment on my content, and we'll stay in touch there in unreal time, in cyber time. Iran is number one, ask the Iron Sheik. Dude, my employer loves me. Hello, Barbara. How are you? Nice to meet you. I'm Puffin. We're just gloating about the end of Trumpism, rallying all Jedis behind Luke Skywalker for posting. I guess we're going to use our Jedi powers. While we're all here, we're going to use our Jedi powers to keep Trump alive, right? Because you know how nothing we ever want about Trump works? This time we're going to use our Jedi powers to keep Trump alive. You know how we always get the opposite of what we wish for when we wish for Trump? Things regarding Trump, because we've always wished for him to be removed. We're going to use our Jedi powers to keep Trump alive. So anyway, that's what Luke Skywalker was doing. He was posting that picture to draw attention, and when they asked him about it, he's like, no, I hope Trump continues to live to get the consequences. And I totally respond to that. I think the best thing for Trump-ooniers is for Trump to get the consequences of his actions so that they don't have to come down on his supporters as much. There should still probably be consequences for his supporters and enablers, but if Trump gets some consequences, it lessens the appetite or lessens the demand for people to have consequences for his supporters and takes a lot of pressure off them. So it really is in their best interest for Trump to have consequences while he is alive. Got it? Thank you, Barbara. I also want to put the message out there that Trumpers should not commit suicide when they find out how bad Trump is, because it's not their fault. Like, try to, if for no other reason than to defy people like me who you hate, leftists in America, stay alive. Live to fight another day. Do not kill yourself just because you realize Trump was a total piece of antichrist trash. Don't kill yourself. Whatever you do, like, or don't kill anybody else either. Actually, of the two, but no, seriously, don't kill people because Trump sucks. That's Trump's fault. You can apologize for it. You can turn your attention to something else completely. You can not, whatever. Hopefully, you can help repair for all the evil that Trump and everybody did. But don't kill yourself, because then you're cheating. You're like, I'm from Oz, the future, the fairyland where there's no money, there's no war. Yeah, pray for him. Exactly, like this Jedi thing. Let's pray for Trump to change. Sure. Live long enough to get some consequences. Sure. Either of those things. But you also rallying behind Luke Skywalker because he's just saying what we all feel. We'll be glad when Trump is gone. But Luke Skywalker personally, or Mark Hamill personally, said he wants Trump to live to get consequences. And I think that's how most Americans feel. We should emphasize that point. And if we're praying for him to live, then on the one hand, we never get what we want regarding Trump. On this other hand, if we're praying for him to live, then he can get his consequences. I'm not praying for him to stay president. I think they should remove him. But yeah, you guys are building a ballroom to ball. to bail. You guys, you Trumpstein supporters, the supporters of the Trumpstein class, have killed all those babies, and now they're killing all these people in Iran and killing all those people in Gaza. You're killing all those people really as sacrifices to Baal or Baal or some evil god. You don't know it yet. That's what I'm telling you. When you find out, don't kill yourself. When you find out how bad Trump is, do not kill yourself. But dude, like, it's bad. Like, that's going to be a problem. There's going to be thousands or millions of people who do. We've got to get that message out there to save a bunch of lives. Don't kill yourself when you find out how bad Trump is and what you supported. Yeah, see, I'm better. I don't want you guys to kill yourself. Whereas Trump, like, bragged about killing Rob Reiner. He bragged about it and suggested that anybody who opposes him should be killed like Rob Reiner. I'm saying don't even kill yourselves, Trumpers. See, we're complete opposites. Yeah, I've gotten sucked into the Trumpism too. I've said things like put them in the camps they made for us. I've said things like that, and I still might say put them in the camps they made for us sometimes. Right now, what I'm saying is don't kill yourself, Trumpers, when you find out how bad you're. See, I'm doing you guys a favor. Let's see who gets raptured. Yeah, we'll see. Like, that's what you guys are on. That's what you are hoping will happen, is you'll be saved from your consequences by death or rapture. That's what you hope happens for Trump. Well, we want that motherfucker to live and get consequences. So there. We might not get our way this time. He might not last past today. But I put it out there. That's the side we were on. I got to go to work. It's not worth it.